Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is the day that we install these Maxpeedingrod coilovers, the T6 models, onto Project EJ6. So here is my new project. It's a 1996 Honda Civic DX coupe. And like I said before, we are installing these Maxpeedingrod T6 coilovers. So let's get this thing jacked up. We'll do the front first and then move our way to the back. Alright, got the car jacked up, hood open. It's pretty simple to take the front assembly out. You got two 14mm right here holding the top of the strut. Then you come down here, you got a 14 right here on the top of the fork, and then a 17 right down there. So we'll take these two off, try to get this fork loose, and then get the top ones off and pull it out. Side out. Just take some time wiggling it out, but I got it to come from the bottom there, just through the front control arm. Got to pull out. Got the old one sitting right here, the fork right here. And what I'm going to do before I install any of these, I'm just going to double check all the heights here. Probably leave it to where they have it. I might get one of my old coilovers, my function form, and kind of get an idea of how the integrate sat, because I kind of like that. But you want to just double check all these top nuts right here, make sure they're all nice and tight. They provide you new ones for the top, so you won't have to reuse the old ones, so that's nice. And then we will just put these on the softest settings for the first part of the test drive in that video. But yeah, so let me get tape measure these out, and then get it installed into the car. Kind of just get a rough estimate. This one was about 15 right now. This one's at 15 3/4. And just for the hell of it, let's see, this was 18, so we'll have a few inch drop. So let's make the adjustment here on the coilover. Got the spanner wrenches that they sent us. Loosen that up, spin that up to match the 15 that we had here on this one. So this top piece keeps popping off, and in my comments when I posted on Instagram about getting them, they said these keep on popping off. But if you look right here, there's a little set screw, and they give you an Allen key so you can put it back on. The other ones are fine. This one was loose, so you just tighten it just like that, and it'll stay on. It just wasn't tight enough from the factory. Then I made sure this was tight, and then these stay loose because those are the ones you're going to be using on the top of your car. But I got it, it seems like it's maxed out here on the bottom. It was 15 1/4, so about the same. And then I made sure that these were tight and these were tight using the spanner wrenches. Got it bolted up top, and then when I went to go put the fork on, it's really loose. And I think these are for just all 90s to 2000 Civics, and the EGs have a smaller fork right there, but they do provide you these little sleeves to put on right there, and this slide over and fit tight. Alright, got it in. I end up taking that little sleeve thing and putting it in the fork itself, and then taking a big flathead screwdriver and then spreading apart the fork, so it'd be easier to slide the coilover in. So I got everything tightened up. I'll go do the other side, and then we'll lower the car down. Alright, got the passenger side all done. Looking good in here. I got the jack under the car to help get the control arm in place. Got the bolt through, and then when I went to go tighten everything down for the final tighten, I just did like one pump to kind of get a little bit tension on everything, and then tighten it down. But now let's get the wheels back on and lower the front. Man, this looks really good. I think that's great fitment. Just barely a little gap right there. Not much. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Alright, got the rear jacked up. And the rear's just as easy. You got it right here. You got the 14mm holding the bottom of the strut assembly. You're probably gonna have to remove this 14mm for the lower control arm, so you can pull it down, and that should be able to take that off. Also, the two 14s up here on the top. So 4 14s and should be able to come out. The rear one out right here on the grass. Got the Maxpeedingrods. Got my old coilovers. Just did the same thing. I like the fitment on my Integra, so that's measured from the top to the middle of the bolt hole right here, and it was 16.5, so matched it up with the new Maxpeedingrod. Got this tightened, got that tightened, and then I realized here on the Maxpeedingrod they don't have the welded nut on it like this one does, or the factory right there. So you need to get a nut to be able to put this on, because the bolt can't, go through. They do provide 2 new ones for all the tops, so you can use this for one of the bottoms, or you can just reuse one of the other nuts from the top of the old suspension they'll screw on here. That'd be something nice if they just put a welded on nut right there, so you don't have to do that. But yeah, let's get this one on the car, do the passenger side, and get this thing lowered down. Alright, got the driver's side rear all done, got it bolted together. They do provide you with these little spacers right here. They go in between the coilover and the control arm there. Like I said, these are for also EGs and DCs, and I think everything's a little bit different. Like, I believe that EG and DC, their control arms might be a little bit wider or something. But they provide you that, so you just gotta do that. Then you gotta use the one nut right there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, got it all tightened up here. Now I'll go to the passenger side. I'll get this done real quick, and then we'll lower the car. All right, this thing is looking really good. Just tucking a little tire in the back. Not much, but a little bit. Yeah. Up front, it's a little bit higher, but we can adjust the back some, make it even. Yeah, right now it's about a finger, but might settle some. Crazy what just wheels and coilovers can do to a car. I mean, this thing looks a lot better than that monster truck height. Thank you, Maxpeedingrods, for sending me these T6 coilovers to try out. This was an install video. I will be doing a driving video next week on these and do a kind of review on how I like them. But overall, they're built pretty good. There's a few little things, like I said, I would say weld the nut on the back so you don't have to try to find one to use for the back of the coilovers. But overall, the quality is a lot better than their cheaper stuff that they have. I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can pick up your own set of T6 coilovers. Use coupon code CZMate to save 10%. Also 10% off their whole website. I'll leave a link down to that. Let me know if you have any comments down in the comments below. Leave a like. And until next time, peace out. Alright, got the rear jacked up. The rear is just as easy. We're going to have a 14mm here holding the bottom of the you know, that thing with the